Hi, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be reviewing and giving you my first impression of Kuzu no Honkai, also called Scum's Wish in English. Also though, before that, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm kind of trying out a new setup. Obviously the background isn't as fun as my old setup, but the lighting in this room is a lot better. So like, let me know what you guys want. I don't really know, like I could try to spice up the background a little bit more in this room, but like just trying to figure things out. But anyways, let's get to this review. Kuzu no Honkai is about a girl named Hanabi and a boy named Mugi, and well, they're dating, but not necessarily for the reasons you'd think they'd be dating for. They're both actually in love with two other people, but they date each other just kind of to like not be lonely and to soothe each other and to just kind of be a replacement. So within the other person, they find a place where they can have these intimate feelings, and they both share the same feelings of kind of like a loss, in a sense that they're not with the person they truly love, so they connect on that level. It's not a typical romance, obviously, as you can tell by that short little description, but it's definitely one that I'm actually very interested in. Heck, geez! It's very depressing when you think about it, and it's definitely not a typical romance anime, like I said before. And also, this is definitely not for a younger audience, definitely more for a mature audience. There are definitely more mature themes, such as sex. So, you know, if you're not comfortable with sex things, you should probably not watch this. But I really do think this is going to be a very interesting watch. I'm actually very curious to watch this, just because it's a different side of the romance genre. It's not just the typical, like, everyone's happy and everyone's in love and all the good feels, which is like good, you know, but like this just, it shows a different side, and it's kind of refreshing because it does show that like relationships don't always work out, and it's not all happy rainbows and sunshine. I don't know, it's just really interesting for me, so I'm like really excited to watch it and like see exactly how it progresses and what will happen with the two. So I don't know. Like, so far I find the characters very intriguing. Mugi himself kind of is interesting just because, I don't know, you know that there's like thoughts going on in his head. Like, he doesn't express everything fully, and he's kind of just like straight-faced, and you're like, what's going on inside your head? Like, obviously as we progress through the first episode, we see that like he kind of has an idea of how he wants things to go, and you can't really see that on his face. He kind of like doesn't express everything that well. Like, you don't really know what he's thinking, so I'm intrigued by his character. We'll see what goes on with him. And then Hanabi, of course, I really enjoy her because at first you kind of think she's just gonna be serious the whole time and kind of just be like mopey and whatnot, but like she's actually kind of funny, and she has a lot of funny moments, which is kind of like a nice little break within all the depressing moments of this show. So I really like her as well. And of course we have the brother, family friend, and then the other teacher, and we don't really see much of who they are really yet, except for the brother, family friend. I got really confused with that because he's a family friend, but he's like Hanabi's brother, so that's why she calls him brother, I guess. But you see that obviously they do share like a really deep connection, because like she calls him brother, so obviously they share some sort of connection, even though they're not fully family. The title in English is literally Scum's Wish, so that's also kind of an interesting thing about the characters, is they're not like the perfect girl with the perfect guy and everything's all right and they love each other because they want to make each other better and all that jazz, but like they're literally scum, like in the sense of the title, you know, like they're only together not because they love each other, just because they don't want to be alone, and they're actually in love with other people who are totally unattainable, but at the same time they still are trying to be with them and trying to break them apart from what they want. So like, You know, it's not like it's for the best reasons, but that just makes it that much more interesting because they are characters with flaws, so they still want to do what they want to do. So did that make sense? From the opening and ending, we do see that there are more characters that will be introduced, so I'm interested to see how exactly they will fit into the storyline and what exactly will go on with that. But I looked into the camera for a second, now I'm lost. I don't know what I was saying. And like, also from the opening, it kind of shows and it makes it seem like there's more sides to each of the characters. Like the teacher, like the girl teacher, doesn't exactly look exactly how she seems to be, so it seems like this story will get a little dark, I want to say, and obviously, like I said before, it's not going to be all sunshine and rainbows, so I feel like it'll be like a more darker, kind of depressing romance, and like, that's kind of interesting. It's weird to say. Overall, I'm excited to watch the rest of it. It is more mature, so if you haven't watched it and you're thinking about watching it, just keep that in mind. There will be a lot more mature themes going on in this anime, I'm sure, but overall it does really seem interesting and it's totally hooked me on, so like I'm excited to see where it goes and what happens with it and just how the story is going to progress and what will happen to the characters. But yeah, that's the end of my review. If you guys liked it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You guys are all amazing, wonderful people. Thank you so much for watching. I make a bunch of videos a week, and bye!